All right, you guys, it's JoJo on the radio, Kanye West in the studio. Some love for my man Kanye, please. Kanye, once again, November 25th, 808s and Heartbreaks. That's when the album's going to be out. Of course, Love Lockdown, Heartless on the album. I heard some talk back in the day before you guys switched the date to November 25th that you and 50 were going to do that whole battle thing again. Is that still going on since you moved the album release date, or have you guys kind of put that aside?
Yeah, when I made this album, I didn't really have any who I was going to battle with. It was not about the marketing at all. It was just about making the best music possible. You know, like 50 Cent is actually one of the nicest people that I've ever met in real life, and I was always a big fan of 50. Like, on his first album, I just, man, I really love 50 Cent. That's what's so crazy about having to go up against him and stuff, and that's the reason why when it was time for us to drop an album at the same time, you never heard me diss him, because I'm such a big fan of 50. And I felt bad that I had to come out on the same day as him, because, I mean, I knew I'd sell more records and stuff, but it's just, I knew it was just that time and that period, and I knew what Stronger was and the connection I had with culture at that time. And I would never want to do anything to help, to detriment anyone's career or to take money out of anybody's pocket. You know, that's not my thing. If you notice, you know, people always, they talk about how bad a person I am, blah, 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 but I never diss anybody. If I ever say anything, it's about having your own self-esteem, your own confidence, believing in yourself. But I would never down anyone. And I think that anyone who would choose to come out the same day as me would only be downing themselves. So I wouldn't suggest it.
So all albums that are planning on coming out November 25th, you may want to scoot the date up or back.
Or just accept the number 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the spot. If you are satisfied with being number 2, come out on the same day as me.
There it is. Okay, some other thoughts on the overall album. Basically, new vibe. A lot of pain went into this album. I have a theory from just observing that pain generally equals good music. And you said you've been, just went through some times, and it's all expressed through this music. Just an overall different approach from Kanye. Is that, once again, a good way to sum it up and explain this album?
Well, yeah, it's that. It's the pain. And it's also the experiences I've had from going to fashion shows and touring and hearing what's played there, hearing what they're playing overseas, incorporating it. I wanted to make an album that was like last year, my favorite album was Eraser by Tom York. So I wanted to make Radiohead for the strip club. People limit themselves musically to their genre, and they give up on everyone liking it. You know, like when Radiohead, they do music, I'm sure they're like, I don't care. They probably say, I don't care if someone in Atlanta likes this or that. And the thing with me is like, no, I do care. I want, all of Atlanta to love it and all of Europe to love it, and Australia and China and Japan. And how do you make records that everyone loves? And the thing is, for everyone to love it, it has to be authentic to start off with. It can't be some bullshit put out there and be very poppy, but it needs to be real and just become popular. Like, I want to be the #1 pop artist in the world. Classify it under pop. Classify it however you want to. I want to make the best music possible. I was in Paris, and we were at a party, like late at night or something with Lenny Kravitz and different people, and they were playing like a Lenny Kravitz record or Jimi Hendrix or Rolling Stones and stuff. And I said, you know what? I don't have any records that can be played in this set. That type of music that you can play low at the office or loud at a club or at a concert. And I feel like Love Lockdown potentially could be my first classic end-all be-all record that plays to the end of time, and other records on this album.
All right, you guys, November 25th, once again, 808s and Heartbreaks. Website, KanyeWest.com, there's KanyeUniversity.com, all that. We were checking some stuff out on you, dude. Just a random thought before I wrap this up. I didn't realize you had a travel agency.
Oh, yeah.
When did that start? Like, you can just, Kanye West, you can book flights through Kanye West. Yeah, that's just, I've never heard an artist have his own travel agency.
Well, yeah, I wasn't trying to do things to be true. I would do stuff that other artists did if it, would be easy enough to do it off of my brand and it doesn't take away from me doing music.
Right.
And that's the way it was. I had the proper people in place to create something great,
So if I want to fly somewhere, I just go to your website and there it is. Bam, there's a travel agency. Nice. Yeah. You guys, Kanye West here. Kanye, dude, thank you. I really appreciate you hanging out, man.
Thank you.
If you need anything from us, red carpet roll down at Kiss FM and JoJo. Once again, much love and best of success. Not like you need luck, but there it is.
I need everything I can get because I'm trying to reach as many people as I can hit.